Hello everyone, I'm Joel Crosby and this is Alexa, and this is a free mat class that we're going to be offering. This is a routine that just about anybody can do. You'll still get a good challenge out of this the more often you do it, but it's also a good place for beginners to start. So we're going to have Alexa start off in a standing position, and she's going to be lowering down to the mat by bending her knees. However, if this gets to your knees at all, you can go ahead and just get down whatever it takes. Alexa's going to now center herself on the mat, and we're going to go right into our first warm-up exercise, the 100. So go ahead and lift your legs up, start pumping those arms. Alexa's going to breathe in for about 5 arm pumps, and then a nice strong exhale for 5 arm pumps. As you do this exercise, if this angle starts getting to your back, some options for you are to lift the legs up a little bit higher. If that still gets to you, lower the legs all the way down to the mat and just try to make your legs 10 feet long, engaging your seat, pulling your stomach up. You'll still get plenty of work. If this gets to your neck at all, by all means, you can lower the head down. Alexa needs to get probably about one more set to get to a full 100, which is, we're doing basically 10 sets of 10 to make 100. And then she can lower down. Now the next exercise we're going to do is to get the spine open. This is called the roll-up. So Alexa's going to extend her arms up over her shoulders. Start bringing your arms up, then the head up, and then reach for your toes. If you want a little deeper stretch, you can flex the feet. Now, most of you probably aren't going to have a strap at home, but you can put your feet underneath a couch or something like that if you're having trouble doing a roll-up. Or you can just do it with nothing. And so Alexa's going to do 4 more repetitions of that. And as you do these exercises, you're only going to do about 3 to 5 repetitions, no more. Again, we're trying to move through your whole body in a pretty quick, efficient way. And then the arms can kind of come down a little bit, and then back. So arms come to here, and then your head will follow and reach. You can press your hands down into the mat. On the next one, to get a little stretch there, roll it up, there you go. And you can press the hands down. As Alexa reaches this way, she's going to pull her stomach in to open up her back a little bit more. Okay, the next exercise we're going to do is just a 1-leg circle to kind of lubricate the hip joint a little bit, but also challenge the stability of your center. So extend your leg up to the ceiling. Just going to cross this leg over a little bit, around and back up. Pretty simple movement. The challenge on this is to try to keep your body stable in opposition to this movement. And while you're doing this exercise, you're also going to try to make your body nice and long on this. Think about maybe getting the shoulders down into the mat a little bit. But just concentrate on a nice strong abdominal area, nice strong seat. And then switch it up. Good. Again, we're just still getting the body kind of warmed up here. Reaching the arms long. Just as you do these exercises, just think of making yourself as tall as possible. There's no gravity compressing you here, so take advantage of that and just lengthen yourself in this horizontal position. Good. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to do is called rolling like a ball. It's a fun exercise. Alexa's going to come up. You can roll up or rock up. She's going to hold on to her shins. Now, holding on to the shins can be kind of challenging, so optionally you can hold on to the hamstrings and open up that ball a little bit. And once you get that down, if that becomes easy, challenge yourself with a tighter ball. So just go ahead and go. Alexa, roll back just to the shoulder blades and then back up. One little challenge on this is to try to keep your feet up off the mat. You're going to wake up the stabilizers in your body and give your spine a nice little massage. Good. After about 5 of those, you can stay on your back, and we're going to start getting your abdominals going a little bit more. The next exercise is called the single leg stretch. So you're going to have one hand high on the shin and one hand low on the shin. Give that leg a nice stretch into your body, and then switch. Again, we're just going to do 5 on each leg because, again, we want to get through the whole body in a short period of time. So you get a little bit of work everywhere. which just gets your body prepared for anything that comes at you in life. After 5 on each leg, now Alexa's going to challenge herself more with a double leg stretch. So extend the arms and the legs out, and then the arms will come around. As you're doing this exercise, if your neck is fatiguing, you feel any strain in the neck, head can go down, that's fine. And you can also adjust your angle of your arms and your legs to be a little bit higher over your body. And as you get stronger, you can go a little bit longer toward the mat like Alexa's doing here. But feel free to modify. We don't want you to be in pain on any of these exercises. The next exercise is scissors, so both legs will go up to the ceiling. Alexa's going to grab the back of her leg with both hands. If the neck is still doing okay, head can come up. This leg will come down to about a 45, so you have a nice even V there. Now give that leg a stretch, and switch it up. And same thing, just 5 on each side is plenty. Now on this one too, enjoy the nice stretch, but also work on really pulling these stomach muscles in on this. Good. After 5 on each side, you can take a little recovery breath. Hands can now go behind your head. We're going to really challenge your center with a double leg lower lift. So curl up. You can extend the legs down just about to here and then pull your stomach in and lift. This doesn't have to be a big range of motion when you're first learning this. You really want to concentrate on keeping structure in the center of your body. So if you feel your back arching up or any pain in the back or your abs popping up, make it smaller, range of motion. Just try to concentrate on making your legs long, and it will work.
I'm sweating.
Yeah, she's sweating already. Okay, next exercise is called the crisscross. So let's bring your right knee into your chest, Alexa. Left leg is going to go out to about a 45, and then she's going to reach the opposite side of her armpit and chest to the knee, and then switch. Good. And same thing, just 5 on each side. If you can keep your elbows behind your ears, that's ideal. So your abs have to lift your entire torso up. It's really going to create some nice work in here, and you're not wasting your time doing 200 of these things with your elbow going to your knee. Keep them wide so you have to lift the whole torso. It changes everything.
5.
5's plenty. All right, come up into a seated position now, Alexa. We're going to do spine stretch forward exercise. Give your back a nice little stretch. So you're going to try to sit up as tall as you can. We're going to have the hands on the mat for this one. Now you can push into the mat to help you get tall. So go ahead and sit up super tall. Yeah, this is where you want to start. So you're going to get tall and go up as you round forward, which may sound kind of like a contradictory. How do you get tall and round? Think of like a spring. You're stretching a spring long and then bringing it over a barrel. And what this does is really create some nice length through Alexa's vertebrae and open up the back. And then come all the way up. Very nice. Keep going. And then sit up nice and tall. Good. Just 5 of those is good. And come all the way back up tall.
I forgot to count.
That was 5.
Okay. So
You're just enjoying it so much you forgot to count.
I know.
Okay. So now after the spine stretch forward, we're going to add a twist to this. So let's go ahead and step your feet out to the boxes now, or if you're at home doing this, just a little wider than your mat. Arms are now going to go out into a T. We're going to keep that same feeling of lifting the spine up, but now Alexa's going to twist and reach the hand toward the opposite foot, and then your ear to the knee, and then come all the way back up, and then let's do the other side. And you want to get that same feeling as the last exercise of lifting the spine up and over. Think of pulling your stomach muscles in as you reach. One more time. We'll just do 3 of these on each side. All right, now let's bring the legs together. We're going to get your back muscles going now with the swan exercise. So let's flip over to your belly. I'm just going to do a swan prep on this. So your hands are going to be stacked, head is on the hands. You want to engage your center first. So get your inner thighs together, squeeze your seat a little bit, stomach is up. Then challenge that structure here by lifting the head and arms up as one piece. We're just going to do 5 of those. One of the hardest things on this exercise is to try to keep length in your lower back while you lift the head and the torso up. So just do the best you can. If you're feeling discomfort in here, make these small. They still work. Now we're going to build on that and do an exercise called the single leg kick. So now you can come up onto your forearms. The stomach muscles are going to be really lifted up. Legs are still together. And then Alexa's just simply going to double kick the right heel to her seat and then left heel to the seat. Kick, 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 Still try to keep the abdominal muscles lifted up. Good. And just 5 of those on each leg. If your back is tired after doing those 5 and 5, you can sit on your heels and kind of get in a little ball position and stretch the back out. Now we're going to flip her over and go into an exercise called the shoulder bridge. So arms are going to be long down beside you. Now Alexa's going to bring her shoulder blades together a little bit so there's some muscles wrapped around her spine. Then use your seat to lift your hips up. So you have a nice bridge structure here, a nice line, or as close to that as you can get. Then you can lift and lower 2 times just to wake up those muscles in the back. Now on this second one, you're going to challenge this structure by bringing one knee into your chest, either one you want to start with. Extend this leg up to the ceiling. Now lengthen this leg and lower it down just level to the other leg for now, and then lift it back up. 5 times on each side. Again, the biggest challenge on this is to try to keep that nice long line, that bridge structure. Keep it intact, and you challenge that with the leverage of a long leg. Let's go to the other side. You're going to reach the leg long when you do this. Keep your upper back working, stomach muscles pulled in. Very nice. Okay, Alexa's going to lower all the way down. We're going to stretch out the hamstrings a little bit with a spine twist. Come on up. These you can just do 3 on each side. Legs will be together on this. Nice tall posture. And you're simply going to twist, 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 twist. Trying to stay tall as you twist. Lengthening the backs of your legs, which we're contracting on the last exercise. Good. Very nice. Okay, so now Alexa's going to get on the side of her body and we'll do a side kick series. Just one part of this series for today. In future sessions, we'll build on this. You're going to have your foot level to the hip line, point your toe, and then reach the leg to the front and reach the leg to the back. Now what Alexa's doing with her arms here is quite challenging because she has just a little bit of her arm on the mat, so it's hard to stabilize there. If you feel yourself flopping around, it's okay to put your hand on the mat in front of you for a little more stability. Good, just 5 of those, and then you can flip over to the other side of your body. This really kind of helps stretch the back and challenge the stability of our center. Again, you're going to try to keep your foot level to the hip line as best you can, stabilizing your center against the movement of this leg. And that's really the exercise. It's not so much the movement of the leg, but how long and strong can you stay against the leg moving. Very nice. Now we're going to do just one more rolling exercise. So let's get into a seated position now. This is the seal exercise. Alexa's now going to reach her hands between her legs and hold onto the feet like so and have the feet come up. Now, if this is a really hard one for you to come back up on, just go back to that rolling like a ball exercise that you did at the beginning of class and you can hold onto the backs of your legs. However, if you want the extra challenge, this will do it. Roll back to the shoulder blades and then right back up into a stable position. We're just going to do that for now. We just change the leverage of the arms, which changes the exercise. 5 of these is good. It's a challenge to stay stable on this and keep that ball shape. After 5 of those, you're going to come up into a stand. You can do a fancy stand up like Alexa just did, or just come up whatever it takes, whatever's good on your knees. We're going to finish with an exercise that puts all this work onto your feet. So this is like a Pilates style push-up. You're going to reach the arms up to the ceiling, nice and tall. Round the spine. Imagine you're coming off of a wall. The hands will go all the way down to the mat. Then Alexa's going to walk out in precisely 4 counts and find a push-up position. Try to get your legs working on this. Squeeze your heels, inner thighs, seat, and then she's just going to do 1 push-up. Whatever range you can do. It can be a small push-up, big push-up, and then she's going to walk herself back. And then use her stomach to roll up this imaginary wall behind her. If that gets to your back at all, you can bend the knees a little bit to give you a little more room in the back. She's going to do that 1 more time. Reach up.
I knew you were going to say that.
Roll down. walk it out. Again, find your legs on this. Pretend like this push-up is a leg exercise. One push-up. And then walk yourself back in. She's going to pull her stomach in and roll up this imaginary wall behind her. The arms can come down beside you. And you are done with your little 15-minute Intro to Pilates exercise program.
Yay!
We're going to have more of these in the future and build on this base that we established. In the meantime, enjoy this. Practice it, practice it, practice it. And you'll be amazed at how much better you'll get at it and how much more you'll get out of it every time you practice it. See you next time.